the end of the day, you can look at yourself in the mirror and be satisfied just that my talent wasn't quite, you know, because you're gonna obviously when you're younger, your talent's here, and then as you keep moving up the ladder with the music or whatever career you do, right? Talent starts to catch up, and then it's going to be the separator is going to be the work ethic, and then obviously comes down to the end of the day, probably going to be the mind, your ability to process stuff and move past stuff and not get stuck on overthinking and in a rut. I always guess you would say, because a lot of guys, I remember myself being in the mirror, looking at my hands and everything, going, dude, what the fuck can I hit today? I just went 5 for 5 last week, and now I'm 0 for 15. You know what I mean? And so I'm changing my stance. I got my hands here, my leg. You know what I mean? Where I feel like the good ones I've been around, the Trouts, the Otanis, Pujols, all those good ones. They know they stick with what's got them there, and they just know they're just not seeing the ball like they should be, and they'll get back rolling.
Isn't it
It is.
the difference between like a something like a 280 hitter and a hitter is like 10 hits over the course of a 500 game at bat, you know?
Something like, yeah, if you just get that one bloop a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're hitting 300 versus 275.